Okay, well that's good. That's good. Let's adjust that work schedule. Let's work. Sit down. I want you to have a think about how you want to run with that, and we'll run with it. From a professional point of view, and in your professional relationships and dealings with other staff members, it sounds to me like there is a real lack of confidence at the moment. You start off really well within the business, and then I think as the workload increased, um, you got a bit overwhelmed, and that happens, mate. And the important thing is that there are ways we can deal with that. Um, the first thing that comes to mind for me is added training. So we've got product knowledge. We can spend a bit of time with one of the more senior representatives. Um, we can obviously you're mentoring and coaching with me as well. So I'm always open to discussion with you. You have all my contact details. I'm free anytime. So on the training side of things as well, I want you to sit down and have a look at a couple of options. It's important that this is driven from you. So um, I'll also spend a bit of time after we leave here and have a think about what I think training-wise would be most beneficial for you, and I'd like you to do the same. We'll come back together at our next weekly meeting, and we'll nut out some options. Also, you need to sit down and have a look at some external training providers, and we have a couple of companies or contractors that the company uses, and I'll get in contact with them and see what they can offer us around personal training. I'm happy to sponsor this from a company point of view, to a limited degree, obviously. So let's have a look at our options and go from there. Look, I really think the very first issue that we need to deal with, or you need to deal with, like I said, is your punctuality and your time management. So hopefully, with the more flexible start and finish times, we can, or you can provide, or we can provide you with a little more time at the coalface or at work to deal with the issues. But you still have to have your time management in place. You still need to be punctual, mate, and that's the very first thing we need to deal with. Now, we've discussed it before, and you've agreed to it, and you've managed it for a couple of days, but then it falls away. So this time, I'm going to put in place as an official role its consequences regarding your lack of time management and your lack of punctuality. So from now on, if you take extra time off through your working day, or arrive late or arrive early, you're going to have to make that time up on that day, then and there. So I'll give you two chances in regards to this. If come the two chances and it's still occurring, then we'll look to dock your pay. I'm sorry, but you need to understand that this is a very important subject for any company, especially our company, and all employees must set the example and set the standard. So you're no different. Any comments around this? Are you comfortable with what we've discussed here?